Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so we're giving you all kinds of great ideas. And I'll tell you what could be the perfect Valentine's Day gift is cooking for your loved one, or how about cooking together? Chef Brandy Alexander is back here in the Charlie Wilson KitchenAid kitchen showing us how to plan it all out in true Master Chef inspired style without all the headache of it, though. This is simple. I love how you make everything simple to make.
We were talking earlier, you know, I think a lot of people are intimidated, especially by a Valentine's meal. You want it to be special, you want it to be elegant, fancy, and you can easily do it at home. One very elegant protein that a lot of people are intimidated by is lamb.
Yes.
We've got a rack of lamb here. People are scared to death of this.
We don't know what to do with it.
Exactly, and it's easier to cook than a steak.
No.
Super simple, not intimidating at all.
This is our entree that we're going to pair with the appetizer you made earlier and the dessert. Okay.
So when you purchase one of these, they're actually all going to be connected into one. It's going to have 8 to 10 bones. Just ask the butcher to slice it in half for you. If not, just cut it straight in half yourself.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you make the marinade.
Okay.
You want to do this morning of or even a day or two before. So we've got about 15 cloves of chopped garlic.
There we go.
We've got half a cup of red wine. Vinegar. I'm sorry, red wine vinegar.
Hold on, let's get out. Can I get the rest of this out? We don't want to leave any of that good garlic in there.
We've got a few tablespoons of thyme that we've just pulled straight off of the vine.
Okay.
I want you to pour about half of that in there. We're going to add some Cabernet, just a little bit of red wine to it. It complements the vinegar. And then we're also going to add about 1/3 cup of grapeseed oil. If you are cooking meat in a cast iron, that's good. You're not going to mess it up. And then a bunch of Kinders. We're going to add Kinder seasoning called the blend. You can always just use salt, pepper, and garlic. Whenever you are cooking any meat in a cast iron, you want to use grapeseed oil or canola oil. You do not want to use olive oil. The smoke point is not high enough. You're going to burn up your pan. Okay. So if you're smoking up your kitchen or burning your pan and you're not sure why.
That's what happened to my can.
So all you're going to do is mix this marinade up, or if you have a food processor, you can make it even easier and throw your garlic cloves in whole, blend it all up in your processor.
Backup question here. Use the wine instead of doing like a red wine vinaigrette instead.
We have red wine vinegar in here, and we're adding the red wine in. It's going to give a more depth of flavor to your meat, and then also if you want to make a pan sauce as well. So you're just going to pour that over your meat and let it go, you know, at least the day or up to 2 days, just in a Ziploc bag. We've got one ready here. I've got my cast iron piping hot.
Is the cast iron easier to clean afterwards when you use the grapeseed oil?
Yes, because it's not going to burn. The smoke point's so much higher that your meat is going to cook. It's going to get a nice sear on it without burning it up. So we're going to take our meat straight out of the marinade. You want it to be super hot. We're going to add a little bit more of our either salt and pepper or Kinders. And all you want to do in the skillet is you want to give it a good hard sear on each side. It's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes on a high heat. You just want to brown it. We're not going to finish it in the skillet. Once you get your sear on there, we're actually going to move it over to a pan and stick it into the oven. So I seared this one this morning and put it on a broiler pan. We put this in the oven. It's only going to take about 8 to 10 minutes in a 425-degree oven. This video will be uploaded tomorrow if you want step-by-step instructions.
You're not kidding. That was faster than making a steak.
That's all we did. We seared this for, you know, about 5 minutes. We popped it in the oven for 8 to 10.
But that marinade, that's the magic sauce right there.
That's the magic sauce. Now, another tricky part when you're cutting your lamb, underneath on the back side, there are bones. You don't want to cut from up here. You can't see where they separate. You want to cut from the back. And first thing you want to do is find the space in between those two bones. That's where you want to guide your knife. If you go straight down from there, then you're going to have a beautiful, lovely little lamb chop. These are medium rare. That's the way they're traditionally served. Cook them a few minutes longer if you don't care for the pink inside, but the pink is beautiful.
What would be a good side to serve with this?
Oh, I'm getting ready to show you how you can plate this and everything. So we're going to you only need about 3 pieces for your plate. You can do as much as you want, obviously, but cutting that in half to start with makes the cook time a little faster.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it does take a second to cut these. You got to find in between the bones.
Right.
And you know, a big thing about eating, especially on Valentine's Day, is the presentation.
It's everything.
You guys,
look at this.
Mashed potatoes, a little bit of sauteed or roasted asparagus. You want to build height with your plate. So we are going to actually fold these and stack these together on top of each other. You can use your favorite steak sauce or make a simple pan sauce in there to drizzle over the top. And you have a beautiful, elegant, fancy looking lamb dinner,
Like
you know,
it was
and that
made at
lamb
the
only took a few minutes to make.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, that looks so fancy, right? But you made it at home.
Looks like
it
you
was made
spent the
at
whole day doing it.
The whole day doing it. Oh, you need to hop on over here.
Yes,
I'll
you know,
switch
it's not
sides with
dinner
you.
without a cocktail.
That's right.
And, you know, to keep with the Valentine's and red theme, we're going to do a strawberry sangria.
Okay.
So the most important part of this is not the alcohol, it's the strawberries.
Okay. And
So
the
we're-
presentation.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to take about 2 cups of strawberries in here, and we're going to add a tablespoon or 2 of honey. You can just use granulated sugar if you like, but you want that sugar in there to break the strawberries down a little. We're going to blend this up because we're actually going to put the pureed strawberries into our drink.
Okay.
Just a little shake. And this is the hardest part of the whole drink.
You know, we're coming off the holidays where everything has been so heavy, and from the meals to the cocktails to everything, this just sounds so light.
It's super
and
light. You know,
beautiful.
if you're going to have 4 courses, you want it to be light. You don't want it to
Yeah.
wait. You don't want to be miserable at the end of the meal.
No.
I'm going to let you strain our puree. I just
Yes.
added a little splash of my rosé in here. Just to break it up a little. So we just
Okay.
have our strawberries, honey, and rosé. I want you to dump that into there. Essentially, we're just straining the seeds out. We've broke it up enough that the pulp will
Okay.
go through, but we don't
Okay.
want all those seeds.
Don't want all those seeds. That doesn't make the drink so pretty.
No.
Because when you're smiling at your loved one with seeds all in your
Yes,
mouth and
tons
in
of
your
strawberry
teeth,
seeds in your
then you're
teeth.
picking them out, and that is not romantic. You know, that's just a Tuesday.
Yes.
Right?
Now you can just sit this
Go ahead.
here and let it rest for a second.
Okay.
We'll take a spatula and scrape it out some more in a minute. Okay, so in here, I want you to go ahead and add about 3 or 4 slices of oranges, 3 or 4 lemons. It's not a sangria without a bunch of fruit in there.
Right. And again, these little canisters, where'd you pick this up? Like
These
Dollar
I got
Tree
on
or
I got these on Amazon. I think I got 5 or 6 of them for like $12.
Right.
I use them, you know, at events for cocktails and things like that.
Well, this is, you get this now, and this would be
Leave
great
that
for
one in
Derby.
here. We're going to
That-
keep that one for a garnish.
Okay, garnish.
So we've just got our chopped fruit in here.
Okay.
Of course, we have to have strawberries if it's a strawberry sangria. And then you go ahead and pour most of that bottle in there.
All right.
We're pouring in a bottle
What
of
are we
rosé.
using? Chateau Saint Michel Rosé, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and your whatever your favorite rosé is, you can actually, you know, use any kind of white wine. You can even use champagne. I like the rosé for the pink and the color for Valentine's.
All of it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just
Dump
do
it all in
Don't
there.
care. Why not? Let's do it. Is this what it's like to cook with you? Like if you were in my kitchen?
Yes,
See?
yes, you
This
know,
is
just,
fun.
you know,
I love
you
this.
measure by taste as well.
Right.
We're gonna put about half a cup of this in here. You can use Centro. This is called Gran Gala. It's an orange liqueur. It's made with brandy instead of cognac. It's a little less expensive. It still has all the flavor. And when you're making a mixed drink like this, I think it goes great in there. So we're gonna add that orange in.
How much did you just put in
Then
there?
we put a half a cup
Half a
in
cup,
there.
okay.
Then you can add soda water, or I like to use Sprite. So we're gonna put that whole can of Sprite in here.
Okay. How many people will this serve?
Well, you
Or
know,
how
it's a
many
couple's
drinks?
dinner. No, this will make, you know, about 6 drinks,
Okay.
depending on how much you're drinking. We're gonna take that strawberry puree and pour right in there.
Quite a Valentine's Day. Almost 6 drinks in.
We do
to
need
the sangria. A dinner nobody will forget.
And then we're just gonna give that a good stir. It's a pretty pink color.
That's beautiful.
And then of course with presentation, you wanna put that lid on there for me?
Yeah.
We're gonna take a beautiful wine glass, and we're gonna put a few of the strawberries right in the bottom. We're gonna put, you know, some cherries, a little slice of lemon. We can even do a lemon on the side. Pop that in there.
Packed with fruit.
Yes, you want to, if this is a sangria, it better have tons of fruit in it.
What a gorgeous meal you can prepare for your loved one. Did I not put it on right?
No, it's okay. The fruit's just stopping it up a
Okay.
little.
There we go. Again, if you thought this was fun, you can have Brandy come to your house, show you how to make not only a Valentine's meal, but already planning ahead for springtime. I know you're going to be really booked for that, especially heading into Derby. And congratulations, because Brandy is working on a cookbook.
I am.
Talk to your publisher. You got a publisher, and it's all happening.
I'm still in the beginning stages, but I'm really excited about it. It's going to have QR codes where you can actually see videos of me cooking the recipes. It's going to have lots of stories. You know, I used to teach writing in elementary school. I love to write. So it's going to have lots of stories, you know, about things that inspired me and everything else. The whole premise of the cookbook is to be able to use simple, relatively cheap ingredients and turn them into something more, like we just did with this Valentine's dinner today.
Decadent Valentine's dinner looks so easy, and you can do this at home.
You know, if someone made this for me, I would be very impressed.
I would love it. Absolutely. If you want to connect with Brandy and book her for cooking classes or an in-home dinner, go to southern-flair.com. All these recipes, follow her at chef.brandy on Insta and TikTok.